we need to go over our Mando predictions.
Yes.
That's definitely a must. So Mando season 2 left us on quite a note.
Yeah.
I'm still not over it.
Yeah.
I still cry when I even think about it.
Dude.
Luke Skywalker.
That was one of the best moments in Star Wars ever.
Yeah.
Like, ever.
Literally. And I guess that's not where we left off, since we had Book of Boba and the Luke and Grogu stuff there. But talking about Mando.
Yeah.
That was incredible. Seeing that.
Luke in his prime.
Mando getting the Darksaber.
Yeah.
Bo-Katan pissed as fuck.
Yeah.
Gideon. We don't know what's up with Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see where we pick up. Obviously, Grogu is back with ya boy.
Ya boy.
And looks like we're going to Mandalore.
That's crazy.
It's absolutely
insane. Crazy.
Absolutely insane. So I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. We've kind of touched on some of our predictions, I guess, some of our theories where I think I strongly believe that we're going to see a mythosaur in season 3.
That'd be so cool.
That's just wishful thinking, but
yeah,
it makes sense. Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
If Mando is going to the caves underneath Mandalore, if there are mythosaurs left, even one, that's where it would be.
Yeah.
That's where it would be. And, you know, Mando being in possession of the Darksaber is a big deal for the Mandalorians. It is a symbol of unity. It is a symbol of hope for the Mandalorians that have been scattered throughout the galaxy for years now.
Yeah.
And what crazier way to unite the Mandalorian people, not just with the Darksaber, because yes, that could be enough.
Yeah.
But even more so for Mando to find a mythosaur under the city, like under Mandalore, and not kill it, but tame it as a mount.
Like the symbolism of that, like,
and,
you know,
and
yeah,
it was alluded to season 1, like episode 1.
Yeah.
Your ancestors rode the great mythosaur, and you can't ride a blurg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah.
It was mentioned.
Yeah.
Quill. I'm looking at you, my guy.
Rip.
If you call fat rip to my boy Quill.
He was the best.
Look, I don't think anything is like just a coincidence, especially when it's someone like Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni working on this.
That are obsessed with Mandalorians.
That are obsessed with Mandalorians and the Mandalorian culture and the symbolism and all of that fun stuff. The history. All I'm saying is if the Mandalorians are going to unite as one people again, after years of being disbanded, after years of being in hiding and in fear of the Empire, of extinction, Din Djarin holding the Darksaber, riding a mythosaur that he and his little green frog tame.
Okay, what I love about this like theory is that you can look at the mythosaur as like a dragon, right? Yeah. Like that's kind of the same vibe. This colossal monster that is mythical, right? Like doesn't it really exist anymore? We think they're extinct or whatever, right? That whole idea.
Well, it's hold your thought. It's literally the same as here. Is if dragons ever existed, the story in real life is we killed them all.
Yeah.
So that's why they don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But continue.
So I love this idea of like the symbolism of it being like a dragon living in the caves, living underneath Mandalore, because it also brings up the point of like dragons hoard things of great value, especially
like gold in the real world.
Yeah.
But
Beskar. So, if this happens, we have the potential for a Beskar hoard of not just the raw material, but swords, armor, helmets, like anything you can think of. There could be like a full armory down there, right?
Yes.
And on top of that, one of my favorite things about like the lore of dragons is that they are unbelievably smart.
Yeah.
But they get bored, right? They live for an extended period of time.
Like a lot longer
They're
than
solitary
humans.
Creatures. So they think it's funny when lesser beings try to like interact with them or try to do whatever, right? They're just in their presence.
Yeah.
So we already know that Grogu has this kind of like telepathy or this animal friendship or whatever you want to call it, that he can communicate with animals like telepathically, right?
Yeah.
So what if Grogu tames the mythosaur?
Like the way he did with the Rancor?
Yeah. Like there are things, there are little moments that have happened that it would make sense to lead up to this huge moment. And what I was going for with the dragon is like, they think it's like entertaining, right? So if this little teeny tiny little frog like walked up to this mythosaur and looked him right in the eye,
like hit the mythosaur exhaling through its nose would knock them down.
Yeah, literally. And Grogu just being like, "Hi, so we want to help you take back Mandalore. Do you want to form an alliance?" And then the dragon being like, "I guess. Got nothing else better to do."
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they like high five, and then they jump on and they ride out of there. And then Bo's like, "Huh?" And the armorer is like, "Huh? Well, he took his helmet off, so it doesn't count."
Bo-Katan's gonna be so jealous.
Yeah, literally. Well, look.
She's gonna be like, "Oh, Mando,
hey,
how you been?
Fan fiction, boy.
You need a queen."
Dang.
Perhaps. Hey, I would not be fucking opposed to.
That'd be an iconic duo,
right?
Iconic.
I mean, she's like a cougar at this point, but who cares?
You heard it here first, folks. Ariel does not. It's not against the fan fiction of Bo-Katan.
I'm not opposed to it being canon. Not the.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
So no. But another point of what you were saying about how dragons in our mythology hoard gold and gems and all that is, I think it's very possible, and this might be something that that is part of mythosaur lore that I'm not really sure of, but I am not opposed to the idea of the mythosaur hoarding Beskar, right?
Yeah.
Because if this prediction is true, this idea is true, and Din finds a mythosaur, he's not only finding the last remaining mythosaur, which is an incredible like sign for the Mandalorian people. That's symbol.
Like an omen.
It's an omen.
Yeah.
Right? Not only that, but if he finds it and finds its lair and finds like countless,
like $1 trillion worth of Beskar.
More, like a lot.
Yeah.
Right? That fixes the issue of like Mandalore can be back.
Yeah, they have the resources they need. They have the
like
power.
Like they have money. They're back. Like the planet can be fully funded because they're in a position where they can't go back because the Empire stripped the planet of its resources, of all of its Beskar. And they talk about that again in season 1 when Paz Vizsla is like talking shit to Mando because he's like, these were forged in an Imperial smelter.
Yeah.
And he's like talking about how the Empire took all of the Beskar.
Yeah.
And that Mandalorians are looking for scraps.
Yeah.
Right?
Like one piece of armor at a time.
So not only does Mando have the Darksaber, but he is riding a fucking mythosaur. And not only that, but he is the new appointed, Mandalore, let's call him Mandalore the Uniter.
Yeah.
Or the whatever you want to call it, right? Because they name them based on their, their significance and what they did. So let's say it's
Mandalore the sexy.
The Mandalore the daddy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Since I don't know much of the lore for the Mandalorians, but you mentioned caves. There's usually stuff carved within them, no?
Oh yeah,
there could be.
That's true. We could see
we could see like Mandalorian cave drawings of the ancient Tong species.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't even think of that. That's really cool.
Dude.
Well, to finish my thought, not only does he have the Darksaber and is now riding a fucking mythosaur, but now as the new leader of Mandalore, he's like, we're back, baby. Like we're rich. We can fund.
Yeah.
Like not like we're fucking making it rain, but like
we're not gonna go extinct anymore.
Yeah, like a country or a planet, they need funding. They need that wealth of a nation to prevail.
Especially if they're gonna rebuild Mandalore.
Especially if they're gonna rebuild.
Dooku money.
Yeah, exactly. That Dooku money.
I like that. But you know what I mean. So that. On top of it makes it like I feel like this is gonna happen.
But what's also crazy is imagine how many pirates, how many smugglers, how many warlords would show up to Mandalore like, oh, you have $1 bajillion worth of Beskar? Well, I'm gonna steal 1% of that, and it's just gonna be like Endgame on Mandalore.
Maybe that's what we're watching in the trailers. Maybe that's the Mandalorians coming back to Mandalore, proclaiming Din as the new Mandalore.
Yeah.
Because he's done
There's
all
too
of
many
this,
things to not give him.
It attracts, all kinds of people to Mandalore, and they have to defend their homeland.
Dude, all the Mandalorians returning to Mandalore to defend Mandalore.
I think
the fight scene better be like Dragon Ball Z shit. Like it better last 3 straight episodes or some shit.
I think it will. I think shit is gonna go down for sure this season. And even if this doesn't happen, I don't care. I won't be mad. I just think this is a really, potentially outlandish idea, but I still think it makes fucking sense.
It makes sense. We're not crazy to think this could happen. I'm not crazy to think this,
so don't fucking look at me and tell me I'm crazy. But
you are. You are. If not, we will write the fan fiction and we'll share it with you. Because it'll be awesome.
We'll do it.
You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong.
Grow up, bro. Grow up. No, I think it's very possible. It may be out there, but I think it's very, very possible.
Mandalorian culture at its core, everything we talked about is that. Like the mythosaur, the Beskar,
the
Darksaber, like fighting for honor, fighting for glory, uniting the people.
Yeah.
Like going back, it's literally going back to their roots. They're going back to their home planet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Reclaiming Mandalore, rebuilding Mandalore.
Yeah.
And not just from like, oh, we're going to try. No, it's like, we're fucking back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandalore's back. All right.
Exactly. And what if that Beskar that they find is what they make Grogu's armor out of?
Yes.
And it's got a fucking like mythosaur skull, like
got like a
horn. That would be sick.
That'd be sick.
I hope he has like a mohawk, like
it's metal as fuck. Yeah.
Oh, has like maul horns.
Yeah. But he's tiny. He's
like, you try to step on me, I'll go straight through your foot.
Bro, imagine Grogu with a jetpack. Unstoppable.
He literally would be unstoppable.
All right, but all right. So
anyways,
moving on
that
from
would
this.
Rival
we're
Star
getting off topic.
Moving on from this, I want to know who we think saves Grogu, because we're totally gonna see that this season. They already teased.
They give us Order 66
scene
at every opportunity.
Exactly. So Grogu, we're gonna see who
we have to see him. Yeah.
So originally we thought...
Windu, actually.
Huh?
Windu.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So
possible.
My initial theory, and I still think it's a very strong theory, is that Mace Windu saved Grogu, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, excuse me, I'm talking a lot. So yeah, my initial theory was, and I think it's still a very strong theory, is that Mace Windu saves Grogu from the Jedi Temple, and I think it makes sense because, first of all, Mace Windu's too fucking OP to just die being thrown out of a window.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, we don't see his death.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't exactly remember where, and I will pull up receipts if I find it, I promise. But I remember hearing that George Lucas himself said that Mace Windu does not die after being thrown out of the window. Right?
Oh, okay.
And I posted a TikTok about this a while ago, and that was like, a while ago.
That was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Posted a TikTok about this. It's actually the pinned one on my account. So if you're going to want to go watch it. But pretty much to sum it up, I don't think he died, right? But since he did not die, what I think happened is he gets thrown out the window, lands. Even if he's passed out, I think he wakes up and realizes it's all over.
I mean, he could have landed on a speeder.
He could have landed on a speeder. Well,
like,
I mean,
we see Anakin literally free fall for fun.
Well, not even Anakin. Leave Anakin out of it, right?
I saw a side-by-side shot on the micro series.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what literally he does.
Like, by the way, whoever the fuck stole that, I literally made that a tweet.
Yeah.
And it was like they just completely stole my caption, the clip that I put. Everything, no credit.
Really?
Yeah.
That was you?
And it went fucking viral when they posted it. I was like, okay, whatever. Not like I care.
Watermark the crap out of it.
What, dude? Anyway, it's fine. But yeah, that specific scene from the micro series, fucking Windu, went off. Fucking free falls onto a vulture droid, fucking pulls its wires and it's like flying it around. He fucks shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only difference is he lost a hand, got zapped out of a window, but he's like the second
most powerful
Jedi in the council.
Yeah.
There's no way he died. Right? There's no way he died. So I think it's definitely possible that they listened and they said, okay, let's give him a story after the fall from the window, right? He lands, wakes up, or, comes to, and he's like, fuck, it's over.
Yeah.
He can feel all the Jedi dying. He knows that Anakin has just betrayed them and he's the new apprentice and that Palpatine
He knows everything.
He knows everything. It's all going down and he can feel it.
Yeah.
So I think that Grogu's existence was probably a big secret. Or maybe not. Even if it wasn't a secret, he's one of the only... It was Yoda and Grogu. That's it. Mm-hmm. Of that species.
Well, Yaddle.
She's dead.
Oh, yeah, she got Yaddle.
Oh, at that point, you're right.
That point, she's dead.
Yeah.
That's it. It was Yoda and Grogu. And who... of course, Yoda would have known about Grogu.
Yeah.
He would have known, hands down. That and he probably even had a hand in his training or, raising him or whatever.
He's the baby daddy, so...
My theory is that he's
the
baby dad. That's also part of my theory, but that is not relevant to this. But either way, even if he's not the dad, or even if it's literally a clone of Yoda, I don't know. Who knows? But he came from somewhere, and he was at the Jedi Temple. Yoda would have known. And if Mace was Yoda's right hand, Mace would have known too.
Yeah.
So if Mace comes to... and he can feel all the Jedi dying. He can feel what's going on in the temple and all over the galaxy. He knows this is the end for the Jedi.
Yeah.
Right? This is the end for the Jedi. I'm going to go and save the best possible the best possible chance for the Jedi to survive.
Yeah.
Which is the baby of this species that lives for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is already being taught as a Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's exactly what happened. I think that's what he thought. He said, I'm going to go to the temple, save him, get him out of there, because he's the best chance for the Jedi to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I think he went back to the temple, got Grogu, and dipped.
Mm-hmm.
Because, first of all, lost his lightsaber, lost his hand. He's fucked up.
Yeah.
He got electrocuted, thrown out a window. I'm not saying he's just peachy. He's definitely fucked up.
I think he could have done that and then, like, a few maybe hours or days later succumb to his injuries.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I think he could have died right after. But I think it's a very strong theory that he saves Grogu.
Like, maybe he passes him off to someone else.
Possibly.
Like Death Star plans, but Grogu.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what do we have? Hope. And then they're like,
yeah.
They're playing hot potato.
Like this what?
Yeah. No, I think it's very possible that it was him. Like, there are a lot of...
Because, like, that makes sense because, right, if there's, like, secret passageways in the Jedi Temple,
he would
there's,
know.
like... Yeah, there's, like...
He would know all of the secrets.
They had to have, like, evacuation plans or something, right? Like...
Exactly.
They were very naive, but I feel like they would at least know, like, hey, there's this tunnel that leads from blah, blah, blah to blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And, like...
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
I think that's
crazy.
I think that's the strongest theory, honestly.
Yeah.
Either that or Jar Jar saved him.
Oh my god, Jar Jar. Okay, so who is the... I've heard people talk about the Jedi Master that's in the clip from the last Mando trailer. He has like a ponytail, I think.
Oh, he's the one that we so in the holo recordings that Obi-Wan sees when Anakin is
killing
everyone.
Yeah.
That's the Jedi that Anakin is fighting.
Oh.
That's him.
Okay, so that is important.
And the other three Jedi are also the Jedi that he's like, one of them he's just holding their hand that's holding their lightsaber. He's holding them like that and just pulling, and then with this hand he's fighting that guy.
Oh shit!
You want we can watch it. I don't know how long it'll take me to pull up, but
yeah. Okay, and
that's
then
who it is.
I think is he the one that trains the younglings, or not necessarily? He's just like a Jedi Master.
I think he's I mean, he could be. I don't really remember.
Because like Grogu would be with the younglings, right?
He would be with the younglings. And
he's getting homeschooled, probably.
Yeah, but that guy dies. We watch him die.
Okay.
Like, we know he died.
So Grogu's probably not there.
But in the vision, we see it like how when we see his first vision in season 2.
Grogu's vision
with Luke.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if that was season 2. I think it was Book of Boba.
When he's in like Grogu's the backpack.
Vision. And we see... That's kind of how he has the vision, and from like that point, like he's lower, you know.
Yeah.
So and is looking up, and that is how that scene in the trailer looks. So we could very well see Anakin again.
Oh, for sure. I think we're gonna. See him.
We're definitely going
to.
Yeah. Speaking of Padawans, and so he would definitely be with the the Padawans.
Yeah.
I know I was joking about Jar Jar, but
what?
Doesn't Ahmed play a Jedi?
Yeah.
Like, didn't they give him like he's like a Jedi.
Jedi Temple.
Yeah, from the Jedi Temple Challenge.
Jedi Temple Challenge. Save Grogu.
Save Grogu. Ahmed best Jedi. I watched like the first episode. It was fun, but it's like very much for kids.
Yeah. It's like that show you really like from Nickelodeon way back. The
like the temple.
Oh, Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, it's just like that, but like
Jedi.
Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like a kids competition.
Yeah, look at him.
They have like little puzzles or like little obstacle courses.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Ahmed is he's like the host, but he's like a Jedi Master who is training younglings.
Dude, that would be crazy.
Yo. He trains younglings.
Wait. No way.
No way.
Wait.
Wait. Is that his name? Is not like his real name is Ahmed Best, but what's the character's name? It was like
wait.
Something.
Stop moving. I just saw it.
Trailer,
go down.
On the trailer, he would say
Kelleran Beck.
Yeah. That's it. Like Kelleran Beck.
Okay, look it up.
Kelleran Beck. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Does he have a Wikipedia?
Should. Kelleran Beck. Wikipedia Jedi Master. Why is this Facebook? What the hell?
Well, go click right there. I don't know why it's on the right.
Oh, what the hell? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Kelleran Beck, nicknamed the Sabered Hand, was a human male Jedi Master who served in the Jedi Order. He was often assisted by the protocol droid AD3 and astromech droid LXR5, and served aboard the starship Athelia.
Okay.
Kelleran Beck was a Jedi Master who supervised Padawans as they went through their Jedi trials. He was assisted by the protocol droid 83 and the astromech. Beck had found memories of his Jedi trials and earned the nickname Sabered Hand during his time as a Padawan. Okay. Kelleran Beck was a human male. Halfway through his lifespan, while Beck was on friendly terms with his servant. Okay, I keep talking about the droids.
It's just the same thing.
Over and over. He was skilled with lightsabers. Okay, earning the nickname. As Jedi Beck was able to use the Force, which he used to levitate rocks. Beck could also communicate with the Force. I don't know what that means. Okay, behind the scenes. Maybe this is. Kelleran Beck is a character created for Star Wars Jedi Temple Challenge. He's portrayed by Ahmed Best, who also portrayed Jar Jar Binks. In an interview with Anthony Carboni and the Star Wars show, Best stated that the show. This is just behind the scenes stuff, but yeah, he works with Padawans.
Yeah,
he works with Padawans. Yo, what if he saved Grogu?
If Jar Jar not Jar Jar, but
Kelleran Beck, because I mean the only thing he's been in right now is the Jedi Temple Challenge, which is a fun show. It's just kind of like a game show, but he hasn't been in anything. But hey, he assists. He supervises the Padawans as they're going through their Jedi trials. So it's totally possible.
Yeah,
it's totally possible. I
mean, anything is possible. If Maul came back,
yeah.
We could make this happen.
I'm just saying is that
I would love that.
Because look, then this would be really cool because then he would actually have a role in universe. He does have a role in universe, but he would have a role in the canon storyline.
Yeah.
And not only that, but he's the Jedi that saves Grogu.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That's a pretty big deal.
Dude.
That'd be really cool. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it at all.
Honestly, anything could happen in season 3.
Because honestly, he works with Padawans. Because look, all I'm saying is this could be a strong theory because yes, I would love to see Mace be it, but you know how people are with they keep bringing people back from the dead and all that. This is a brand new character.
Yeah.
Brand new character that has only gotten screen time on the YouTube channel with the Jedi Temple Challenge, and yes, it's fun, but how many people really watch that is mostly kids. Yeah, I watched the first 2-3 episodes, and it's fun.
Yeah.
But it's a little repetitive. It's more for kids.
Yeah.
But I think this could be cool, and if they brought him into the story like that, imagine the redemption.
Yeah.
People gave him so much shit, which was not warranted, not at all.
We stand Jar Jar in this house. We stand Jar Jar in
this house. Now imagine Kelleran Beck saving Grogu.
That'd be so cool. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'm here for it. If it happens, you heard it here first. But if not him, then who though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Star Killer, honestly.
The Star Killer.
Star Killer, get out of I mean, it would probably also a strong theory was, oh my gosh, fucking Luminara's
Barriss?
Barriss Offee. Barriss is a strong theory.
I've heard that one.
That could be really cool. But I don't know, because we don't know what happened to her. So it's possible.
Yeah, we have, like, literally, we have no idea. It could literally just be some random Jedi we've never heard of ever that gets him out and then dies. But, like, Grogu gets to safety, like, you know?
Yeah.
It could be, like, a super well-known Jedi, or it could be a never heard of them Jedi. Like, there's...
Exactly.
Anything could happen.
No, yeah, exactly. I love the idea of it being a med, because that'd be really cool.
He's awesome.
Is this on the screen?
No, no, put it.
Yeah, I put it. Let's see him in all his glory. That's super blurry. Okay. Where is he? Boom.
Those are his droids.
Yeah, those are the droids.
That's cool.
Oh, it's a totally, because like
I mean, it kind of could make sense that like him and the two droids, or him and one of the droids, escape with the baby, right?
Yeah,
like
totally.
To have someone that's like doing the technical stuff, or like getting a ship ready or whatever, and he, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, because look, I've watched, when I watch the show, it's pretty much he's the Jedi Master that supervises the Padawans, like doing their Jedi trials. Mm-hmm. So he like pretty much takes them. I don't think it's Ilum, but like they build their lightsaber, they find their crystal, they're tempted by the dark side, but he teaches them to like reject it. So and it's in like a very game show type setting.
That's just
but it's supposed to be canon, and it's supposed to be like part of the like in universe. So
if Grogu like fought alongside him, would that technically be his trial? Would he be like knighted after that, or is he too young?
I don't know,
to be like.
Again, we don't know
battle.
Because there's a theory that Grogu may have had his memory wiped by whoever saved him.
Okay.
Like where we think he's a baby, because he looks like a baby, but he's 50 years old, so he could be, like right now he doesn't talk, but he could be much older than he seems. Not in years, I mean like in development.
Okay.
So he could have, because he did train in the temple.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, did he fight his way out of the temple with whoever was with him?
I don't know, because that was also
he's kind
20
of
years before, so
he's
Grogu
like in that backpack.
By that time would have been 30 years old.
So that is baby for Grogu. That is
baby for Grogu. So
he is baby.
Okay. It's like
he is baby.
He would have been like probably like a toddler.
Okay.
So like still
so
like
standing
a Padawan,
behind whoever's
like
helping.
Like when we see Yoda training the Padawans, and they're like like doing
it's
that
like
shit.
T-ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like he would still definitely need someone to save him, like someone to help him get out of there.
What if it's like, you know how Chewie like holds 3PO and all his pieces in that little net? What if it's like that?
It's like a little
Grogu?
baby backpack.
Yeah, just Grogu.
Like. No, yeah, exactly. So it could be something like that, but I don't know. I think it makes total sense. I don't know. Something's standing out to me that he works with Padawans.
Yeah. He
works with Padawans. He trains Padawans.
And the other guy's dead. Like, we know that, like...
The guy that we see in the trailer?
No, the guy that you said was in the holo recordings of Anakin. Like, we know he's dead. So he can't be the one that, like, saved... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, then who else?
Yeah. No.
Who else that we know exists?
No, not...
And I don't think they would just be like, this random Jedi, like, saved Grogu.
Yeah,
like, it's so significant, it feels like it needs to be a character that's already established.
It's not Plo Koon. Plo Koon's fucking dead. It's not Kit Fisto. It's not... I mean, it could be Mace. It very well could be Mace.
Yeah.
But I think there's a chance that them bringing him back could upset people, and they know that.
Yeah, I don't think they want to do something problematic.
I personally don't care. I would love to see Mace back. Yeah. And even if he just saves Grogu and then dies like a month later, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
But I think it's much more likely for them to bring a character in like Kelleron Beck, and where he saves Grogu, especially because he works with Padawans.
Yeah.
He helps the Padawan. He's the one that supervises the Jedi trials.
Like, that's his job.
That's his job.
So if he's in the temple when Order 66 happens, he is protecting the children.
You know what it is? Remember that episode where we see the Padawans go to Ilum with Ahsoka?
Yeah.
And Yoda?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much what Ahsoka was there to do, that's Kelleron Beck's, like, that was his official position.
Like, permanent position.
Permanent position was, like, taking them through their trials to find their lightsaber crystal, building their lightsaber. Like, that is what he does.
Okay.
And if he is canon, if his position is canon, and, like, this whole storyline is canon, then I think it's very fucking possible that Kelleron Beck saves Grogu.
I mean,
Ahmed saves Grogu.
That sounds like the
and
best theory.
I would love that. I would absolutely love seeing that, and seeing him get that kind of redemption in like the Star Wars community and the story. You know what I mean? Like, not
that'd be
that
really cool.
Jar Jar does not need redemption. Jar Jar is fucking perfect. But like
that would be, you know, that would be special,
like,
for him.
Very special for him. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I know he's proud of Jar Jar, but I also know it brings him a lot of like hurt, you know?
It's I'm
rough
sure he
for
has
him.
Very complicated mixed feelings about
like,
it.
This is a character that I know he's proud of. You know, he's done a great job with Jedi Temple Challenge.
Yeah, he had a lot of fun with
exactly.
that. I remember,
he had a lot of fun with it. Yeah. And now imagine him having such a significant role to the point where he's the one that saves Grogu.
That'd be really cool.
I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's.
We'll see.
I think we'll hold off on that. We've had some outlandish ideas, like for
we really have the craziest
Mando
theories.
predictions.
Everyone listening is like
so unhinged.
Okay, so they're gonna ride a mythosaur. Jar Jar saves Grogu, and what else? What else was our theory?
Oh my god!
Bo ends up with
Mando,
with Daddy Mando.
Daddy Mando.
Oh no! It was Mandalore the Daddy.
Mandalore the Daddy. Yeah, there we go. Sums up our Mando predictions.
Just a chill week.
Yeah, just a chill week. Oh my god. All right.
We've officially lost our minds.
We've lost it a long time ago.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that highlight. If you want to check out another one, you can click here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, you can click here. You can also go down below to subscribe and keep up with us throughout the week. And we'll see you in the next one.